Hi teacher, good afternoon. Good afternoon, teacher.
Hi, teacher. Ahora sí.
Hi Pilar.
Hi, Phyllis. Okay. When was the last time you went to wedding?
Last time I went to wedding was in November last year. I had fun with my friends.
Who the last celebration was where you went?
I went with my sister. The celebration was in a salon called Bucay Sanduga.
What kind of music did they play?
Play all time music, especially I love salsa.
What did you have to eat and drink?
Had a special dish of seafood with lobster sauce. Delicious. And all kids and soda and beers.
Is there any part of your town where it's dangerous to go at night?
Sure, if there are streets that are dangerous from night at night, I never walk over there.
Had you ever pretended to be sick?
And many times for not going to school.
Think what you are not very good at doing?
I think I cannot do well is drawing.
What do you happen to inside classroom?
I don't know having in the classroom a TV.
Why must you bring a dictionary to class?
Because we help with the meaning of the word.
Where could do you make exercise?
I can do exercise in the gym.
Which sport do you enjoy watching?
The sport I do is run and I enjoy listening to music.
What is the plane?
The play is at the airport.
Who were you watching the most exciting sporting weeks?
More exciting the sport I say it with my brother.
How long does a normal soccer match last?
A normal game of soccer is 19 minutes long.
How many minutes are added after each half?
Maybe the 4 or 5 minutes or maybe 15 minutes more. I don't know.
What kind of medicine will you take if you have a headache?
I would take an aspirin and sleep a moment.
What will you do if you left your cell phone at home?
If I forgot the phone in my house, I call my wife to bring me.
What is your favorite movie about an animal?
My favorite movie is Beethoven.
If you were an animal, what would you like to be and with?
If I were an animal, I would like to buy the lion because it is the strong or the younger.
What do you think is the best form of communication and with?
The best way is oral communication because we can relate to other people.
How are you going to celebrate your next birthday?
Celebration my next birthday with my friend and my family.
When was the last time you had to make a big decision?
When I had to quit my job to go live in New York.
Who won the last general election in your country?
The elections were won by Rafael Correa.
Tell about the life of an old person in your family.
I speak of my mother. She is 83 years old and is for me a lovely woman. I love with all my heart.
Describe a famous building in your town.
In my town there are no buildings.
How long you had been in this class?
In the class I have 6 months.
What TV program did you used to watch when you were a child?
When I was a kid, say messenger.
What did you want?
That's okay, no problem. Sorry, teacher. What happened?
What did you want to be when you were young?
When I was going, I wanted to buy a marine biologist.
What did you used to do when you were a child?
I liked to go for a big ride.
Tell about 5 inventions and their inventor.
The dishwasher was invented by Jopie Cobra in 1986. Reed Curls Whipper were invented by Marian Anderson in 1903. Disposable diapers were invented by Marion Donovan in 1915. Ride Out was invented by Betty Naismith Graham in 1956.
Think about when you were 11 or 12.
When I was 12 years old, I used to go by, ring with my friends. I didn't used to go to parties night.
How would you describe yourself mentally?
I describe myself as a very outgoing person. I like to help people as I can. That makes me happy.
Is there anywhere to go swim near where you live and wish?
Of course, there are many places as Osteria that have pool and other activities.
How many portions of fruit and vegetables do you eat per day?
I eat many fruit and vegetables, especially papaya and bananas, and vegetables is all.
Why do you think is the best way to get without smoking?
I think the best way to keep smoking is by talking about cancer to people who smoke.
Complete the sentences about a report speech. I couldn't take any photos because
I had Turner on the camera.
the telephone wasn't working because
I hadn't paid the bill.
report work. Do you want a drink?
He asked her if she wanted a drink.
I don't like the music.
He told me he didn't like the music.
Do you like in the city?
They asked her if they lived in the city.
I am a student.
He told me he was a student.
Can I drive home?
He asked her if they should drive her home.
In the report, speak to direct speech. John flies a kite.
He said that he flew a kite.
John doesn't fly a kite.
He said that they didn't fly a kite.
Does John fly a kite?
He asked him if he flew a kite.
What does John fly?
She asked him that John flew.
John flew a kite.
He told me that John had flew a kite.
John didn't fly a kite.
He told me that John had flown a kite.
Did John fly a kite?
She asked him where John had flown a kite.
Where did John fly a kite?
She asked him where John had flew a kite.
John can fly a kite.
He told me that John could fly a kite.
John will fly a kite?
She said that John will fly kite.
Will John fly a kite?
He asked him if John will fly a kite.
John has flown a kite.
He told me that John had flown a kite.
Has John flown a kite?
He asked him if John had flown a kite.
Where has John flown a kite?
He asked him where had John flown a kite.
Is John flying a kite?
She asked him if John was flying a kite.
John is tall.
He said that John was tall.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.